Government grants are money or other items of value given by a government to a non-government individual or group to enable their activities. While government funding of science has produced many good results, it has the downside of politicizing science. And the politicization of science has a detrimental effect on science. The benefits include the fact that it does provide a source of funding for research. It allows research to be funded easier. It allows research to be done that probably could not get funded otherwise. The problem is that science has become too dependent on government grants. In fact, about 90% of scientific research is funded by government. And to get funding from any source, you need to appease your source of funding. So to get government funding, you need to appease government officials. Now, while grants do go through peer review, ultimately the money comes from politicians. This has a chilling effect on science. This is evident by the fact that some areas of research are funded over others. In fact, only 1 in 10 unsolicited grant applications are approved. This means that some legitimate research is rejected. Furthermore, some paradigms are favored by government over competing ones. One example is the fact that man-caused global warming gets funded, while opposing research does not get funded. The reason for this is that politics is about acquiring and holding on to power, not knowledge. Also, politicians are often not really interested in science, but in sending money to their districts. For example, manned spaceflight has stagnated for 30 years under government control. In conclusion, science needs to reduce its dependence on government funding. Priority should be given to private funding. This can take several forms: foundations, universities, other nonprofit organizations, as well as for-profit organizations. While these are already used to some degree, private funding should be encouraged more. It is less corrupting because there is more than one source of funding. This does not mean that government funding should be eliminated, just reduced. Science should be as independent of government as possible to reduce these problems.